Firefighters on the ground working this fire right now. They will be here through the night, and we will be here tomorrow too.
Scary moments in Sorrento Valley this afternoon where fire crews race to stop flames heading toward hundreds of homes. That fire is now up to 130 acres and is 15% contained. But as you just heard the chief say, firefighters are going to be out there all night and into tomorrow. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price. Right now, several evacuation warnings are in place covering hundreds of homes both north and south of the Los Penasquitos Canyon Preserve, which is where that fire started. People who live around there should stay alert and be ready to go at a moment's notice. News 8's Alex Lai, live now at the preserve. Alex, what are you seeing out there?
Well, Steve, there's been several helicopters going by, also aircrafts doing those retardant drops. I want to turn over to this part of the canyon where you can see it's quite smoky. We are definitely seeing the smoke here. It's very hot as well. There are several units in there, and we talked earlier with Dan Eddies, the Deputy Chief of Emergency Operations with San Diego Fire. He said that they brought in 5 fixed-wing response and 5 helicopters. We have been seeing those. They usually only call in about 3 from Ramona, from CAL FIRE for these sort of fires, but they said that this is spreading so quickly. The call first came in at 1:36 for a brush fire on Sorrento Valley Road, and he told us that that fire went from an initial 2 acres to 12 acres in about 30 minutes. So this is spreading fast. Again, like you said, Steve, it's at 131 acres right now, 15% containment. Now, they did have quite a bit of an access problem. That's because this fire is kind of originating in the canyon, so it was pretty difficult for them to get down there. We're out here on the south side looking toward the north, but the chief told us that their main concern was on the south.
Main worry is the south side of Sorrento Valley Road. We still have a lot of active fire in the drainage draw down there, and so we're holding a bunch of Type 1, which are the normal engines that you see every day coming out of a fire station on the south side of the road, protecting the homes up there. As soon as we get forward rate of spread stop, those units will be released and brought back down in the middle to help with the middle of the fire.
And we had seen a very active response. There are lots of fire trucks out here. One of the helicopters circling now, just, really getting all hands on deck here. He said that he's hoping to get the forward rate of stop, within the next hour or two. He said that about 30 minutes ago. So we're really hoping to see what they can do. And like, we heard earlier, they said they're going to be out here all night, well into tomorrow as well, just keeping an eye on the area. No structures threatened so far, but, they are having these evacuation orders ready to go just in case nearby residents need to be on the lookout. We can see one of the helicopters coming here about to make a drop. There have been several of the helicopters like this just coming back and forth with them within the past half hour or so, just making these drops. Lots of people out here too, just taking a look at it. Residents ready to evacuate if they need to. Steve?
Yeah, they've been grabbing water, those helicopters have been, from the golf course over at the Grand Del Mar. So being pretty creative to do what they can. Now, I did notice in your video, Alex, several people standing out there with their cell phones, a lot of looky-loos out there, but you also talk about all the fire crews out there. How is that working, everybody being out there in the same place at the same time?
Yeah, well, talking to Deputy Chief, he said that there were so many cars. He said 24 cars that were actually blocking access to the canyon. They couldn't even get fire engines in there. He said he was telling people, hey, we need you to move. We need you to move. His crew said that, they're trying to fight the fire and they're having to be pulled away from that just to go ask people to come back, because now that's their concern, is protecting people from coming into the fire. So this is just something that, they say that they deal with pretty frequently. We're here, up above the trail, really safe access vantage point. We can see all of this happening. There's several people out here, again, just really out of the way. He said, I understand it's fascinating to look at, but it can be really dangerous for these fire crews to have just so many people in the way. So, if you do want to take a look, come to a safe place like this just to take a look, but also be safe. It's very smoky out here. It's very hot as well.
Yeah, that was an awesome shot, just watching that helicopter there live. One more question for you. We've been talking about these evacuations. Does it seem like people are at least getting ready to evacuate? Are you seeing folks out there packing their cars, at least thinking about what to grab when they are told, hey, it is time to get out?
Yeah, Deputy Chief said he is very proud to see that there were just cars kind of lining these streets, people getting ready to go. I have seen many residents outside of their house, one, just taking a look around because, you know, you live there, you're smelling smoke, you're seeing all of this, like what is even going on. But two, just having those bags ready to go. He said that it's a proud moment for him because that is something that, you know, we're always hearing, have that go bag ready because there could be a situation where you might actually need to use it.
Yeah, we've talked time and time again that once that fire starts, it's too late to start thinking about your go bag because your mind is just racing. You're not thinking clearly. So it's good to hear that people have been heeding that warning. Alex, thank you very much.